Alright, well we're back playing this time we're going to be playing Modern. I'm playing a Dredge deck. And, what are you playing?
I am playing as far as I know, an archetype that is not existent in Modern, or at least it's not prevalent. It's Black Rogues. So it uses the Prowl mechanic from Lorwyn, which is pretty sweet in my opinion. And we'll see how it plays out. And then
what does Prowl do again?
Prowl allows you, when you attack with a rogue, you can play something for its Prowl cost, which is a reduced cost, and in addition to that, there may or may not be an added effect if you pay a card with its Prowl cost.
Okay. All right, and I guess you're drinking a beer while we're playing.
Yeah, we're doing since this is, what was it, homebrew or
Weekly Brew?
Weekly Brew. This is the brew for the week. It's a Green Flash Hophead Red, double red India Pale Ale. It's pretty good. You can I've been getting this in like a sampler pack, and it's pretty badass. It's pretty hoppy, and then also if you're really trying to get drunk, it's 8.1, which is always nice. So we're doing that. So all right. So we were gonna start to play some Magic and drink some beers.
Sounds good.
So
roll the big die.
I got a 6.
All right. 18. I will be on the play then.
All right then.
6, 7. All right.
I'm not playing that.
Yeah, this is a lot of land.
I had the opposite problem.
I mean, stuff I can play, but it's mainly land, so I'm going to shuffle mine back too. It's like, Modern is so different than standard that like if you don't have the right opening hand, you could be dead on turn. In theory, 1.
Well, yeah, it's just not as forgiving. Standard, with right now in the current format, you've got scry lands and you've got a lot of card filtering, and well, I guess you have that in Modern too, but
yeah, you
will die much faster in Modern. So
1, 2, 3.
Better to have a plan than hope, because hoping is not a plan. I can do this.
This one is worse. I'm going down to 5.
We should get some more beer after this, by the way.
4, 5.
Are we supposed to ignore the camera, like the fourth wall kind of thing?
I don't know. You can look at it if you want.
No, I was just going to make a comment, which is, I don't know about anybody who's watching the video, but it's kind of a bummer how you can't enjoy a beverage and play a game in a public setting. I guess you could just go to a bar and bring them, but it'd be kind of...
Who would want to bring their valuable cards to a bar? I mean, I wouldn't want to, in theory. Like, something knocks over beer. Oh, there goes my, $20, or, I don't know, $20
yeah, no, I understand.
fetch land or something. Alright, I'll keep this. Pastille.
Speaking of fetch lands.
Ugh, this is horrible.
Well, let's find out how bad it is. I'm going to Thoughtseize you with a proxy. I'm too lazy to take my Thoughtseizes out of my other deck, so I will take something from you. Well, I guess I'll take the Hooting Mandrills.
Okay. If it was me personally, I would have taken the Grizzly Salvage, but I'm going to go fetch.
Well, you don't have any other cards, though.
No, but then I would be able to, right now, I'm stuck on 1 land, essentially.
Yeah.
I'll lose 1.
I'm pretty confident right now in my ability to do something against you, so let's see if my arrogance pays off.
Right. I'll just leave those there. I lose one. Draw. Pass you.
I'm gonna play a Bloodstained Mire. Go ahead. I'm gonna crack it down to 17.
All right.
And I'm gonna look for land while you're doing whatever you're doing.
We'll play a Blood Crypt untapped and lose 2.
And then you're gonna do your Grizzly Salvage thing.
Yeah, more than likely. I'm gonna pass you. Because Grizzly Salvage is an instant. So in theory this could be whatever.
It's true. Play Cavern of Souls, and I'm gonna name rogues, because, you know, that's what I'm playing with.
Yeah.
Tap, and I'll play Una's Blackguard. It's a 1/1 flying. Each other rogue I control, when it comes into play, gets an additional +1/+1 counter on it. And then creatures you control with a +1/+1 counter on it, whenever they deal combat damage to a player, that player discards a card.
Alright.
So go ahead. That probably actually helps you in this specific instance, but the benefit is
3, 4.
I'm doing extra damage.
Let's see. I can't take that. I'm kind of leaning towards just the land, because then that would get that recursion from that, and I could play that back. So I am gonna take the Bloodstained Mirror.
Wait, what? How could you play that back? The Gravecrawler.
Because it'll be my. Oh, no, you're right. I can't play it, but
Because
eventually,
I thought it. You know, it has teeth and it looks dead.
eventually I'll be able to play it back once I get a zombie on the battlefield.
Makes sense.
All right, so that's draw for my turn. Alright, so play that, landfall. Fetch, there's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Define swamp. Alright. So then I will play this Lotleth Troll, and then I will also play this Gravecrawler from here, which should say it triggers Vengevine, because I'm casting it, right?
Yeah,
So then that would trigger 2, because I play 2 creature spells.
sure.
And then this has haste, so I attack with that.
Okay, I'll take 4.
Then I pass to you.
You're right about that Grizzly Salvage.
Yeah.
Well, I will swing for 1.
Alright, well it's flying, so I can't block.
Alright, success.
15.
And I'll pay this for its prowl cost.
Alright.
Your rig squad, when it comes into play, I can search through your library and your graveyard. Oh, is it? No, just library. So you luck out there. And they are exiled. Luckily, they don't have to be the same type.
Search target opponent library for 3 cards and remove them from the game. So 3 cards. And he doesn't like Bloodgast.
Well, I mean, it's annoying.
Shuffle.
Go ahead.
End of your turn, I'm gonna pitch this Golgari Grave Troll. Put a counter on that.
Okay.
Alright, upkeep. We'll go on to combat.
Okay.
Swing out.
I'll block your blood gas.
Alright, before damage, I'm gonna pitch that to that. Put
Yep.
another counter on it. So you take 4, 5, 6, 10.
Number 3.
Past you.
Regrettably, pass turn.
Alright, I'm gonna play this for the foothills to trigger blood gas.
Okay.
And it has haste. And I will go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And swing with everything.
I'll smother that.
Destroy target creature with... Okay. I'll regenerate it.
You can't.
Why? Oh, it can't be regenerated? Okay. Alright. So then you take 2.
Yep.
Yeah. And you block both of those.
Yep.
Boop. One sec.
I mean, didn't you tap out and do stuff?
No, I didn't play any mana.
Okay.
I just played that. I will play, actually that doesn't do anything. Past you.
And you got it. That was actually not a good hand to keep.
Alright.
So I will be on the play.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Same.
Okay. I name rogues.
Alright.
Wait a second, aren't blood gas kind of expensive?
Somewhat. Not like super expensive.
I'm one to talk, this is like $20. Something like that.
Those are expensive. Actually looked at trying to get some of those
Right?
for humans, modern humans deck I want to make.
Modern humans. Cloak and dagger. Go ahead. That's a equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has shroud. Whenever a rogue comes into play, I may attach it.
I'll go to combat and attack with Gravecrawler for 2.
18.
And then I'll play this Stomping Ground untapped and go to 18 and play Faithless Looting, which is draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. What do I want to discard? I don't really want those. I'll discard this Death Shadow and a Bloodghast. I should have played that first. No. Past you.
Play land. Unus Blackguard. Response?
No.
Okay. This attaches.
Alright.
Go ahead. And Shroud.
So Shroud is like hexproof.
It's kind of, in the sense that you can't target it, but I can't target it either.
Okay.
But I don't have a need to, so.
Okay. Draw. Excuse me. Alright. First I will play another Faithless Looting. Draw 2. Discard 2. Discard is Death Shadow and Vengevine.
Mm-hmm.
Play this Wooded Foothills.
That's what I don't want to see.
Landfall, trigger Bloodghast. I'll go to combat.
Okay.
And attack with that.
Take 2, 16.
I'll pass you.
Alright. Land out. Another Una's Blackguard. Gets a counter. I'll swing at you for 3. It gets +2. Nothing
Okay.
special.
Okay. 15.
Go ahead.
I'll fetch. There's 1. So ground 2. I'm gonna play it untapped and lose 2 down to 12. Cast Grizzly Salvage. 3 off the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
When is this happening, by the way?
Your end step.
Okay.
I will take Viral's and the rest go in the graveyard. Upkeep. Draw. I'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Swing with those 2.
Okay, so for 4.
Yeah.
Alright, down to 12.
Alright. Second main. I'll play Bloodstained Mire. Got a fetch. Go to 11. Swamp. play out Varolz. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's happening?
Play another spell.
Okay.
5.
So you're exiling 5, so you're playing Hooting Mandrills. Okay.
Pass through.
End of turn. I'm gonna smother it.
I'm gonna. Oh, you can't regenerate.
No, you can try. Sack it.
Alright.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it. Actually, I missed a trigger.
What trigger?
Vengevine would have came back, but I missed it, so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, it's my fault.
So you can do 2, 4, 8 to me. Can you do 10? I'll swing.
Okay. How much is that?
This is 3, and this is 2, so
5.
5 total.
I can't do anything, so.
And you have to discard a card.
Okay. Discard this land. 2 land, or for each one, right?
Just for this one.
Just for that one. Okay. So I lose 5 down to 6.
Play another Cloak and Dagger. Play Nightshade Stinger. Comes into play. 2 counters, triggers. I'm gonna move this to this one. Do I want to move the other one? Put all my ducks in one row. So this guy's at 3, so he was doing 5. I'll leave it.
Okay.
You have 1 card in hand?
1 card.
Question is, do I want to give you the chance? So you can do 8 to me. Do you have anything in your graveyard that can come back? That guy.
Crawler, Vengevine. If I can play 2 creatures, I can do Faithless Looting to maybe draw into something.
So if Vengevine plays, then you can kill me. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if it can happen.
Alright, I'm gonna play this Faithless Looting. Draw 2 and discard 2. Shit.
I like the sound of that.
Alright, right now I'm gonna base this all on hopefully hitting another Gravecrawler. Play a Grizzly Salvage. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot of land. Can't take that. I think I'm dead. Blood Crypt. tapped. Play this back. Go to combat, swing with those for...
Yeah, block, down to 4.
And then it's game.
Yep. It was a gamble, but
It paid off.
paid off.
Alright.
Assume on the play.
Yeah. Let's see if I want to side it anything.
Well, now you kind of understand. Actually, I'm wondering if even like, so this deck also has a side component of it, which is hand disruption.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like it just helps you if I disrupt your hand. But there's not anything that I have really. Well,
I think I might put in like those.
no, I'll keep it. Because I have Shrieking Affliction in my sideboard,
Oh.
but you're never going to go down to 1 in all likelihood. You're going to have at least 2 or 3 cards in your hand at any given time. Those are really only good for Affinity, because Affinity blows their load on turn 1, and if I have Shrieking Affliction out, bad news. Multiple worse news.
You know what? I've been playing this for like a little bit. We've played a couple matches before, and the one card that never seems to do anything is Golgari Grave Troll.
Which is funny because that was banned,
Yeah.
and then they unbanned it, and it hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
What does it do again? I forgot.
Golgari Grave Troll enters the battlefield with 1/1 counter on it for each creature card in your graveyard, and then you can remove a counter, pay 1 and remove a counter from it, and regenerate it, and you can also dredge it for 6.
Oh, okay. So it kind of runs contrary to what you're doing, which is trying to play stuff fast. Late game, that could be huge,
Yeah.
but maybe there's a better Dredge card that you could put in there.
I don't know. The other dredge decks that I have seen have played like Stinkweed Imp or something. I think that's a dredge card.
What about that Gargoyle card? That I don't know. I remember it being in the dual deck, the Golgari versus
Golgari Grave Troll.
No, it was like a gargoyle. It was looked like it was on the beach. I mean, that's what the card looks like. I'm not lying. If you want to look it up, it looks like he had too many drinks and then ended up in the water and then found his way back on the beach and was like, oh my god, never doing that again.
This one has the dual decks. Well, is it versus Golgari, right?
Yeah, it's like something gargoyle or whatever.
Let's see.
I don't think it's Stink Drinker Imp or whatever the hell that card is, because that didn't look like an imp. It looked more like a gargoyle.
No, probably not that. Stinkweed, yep.
I guess it is an imp. Yeah, see, like if you show
It
that.
does, yeah, it does look.
No,
like
it
a
looks like
gargoyle.
it looks like a gargoyle. You can see where I was confused. It looks like the Disney
Oh.
gargoyles, except he was on a bender.
Yeah. All right, so I'll be on play. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I will keep.
Same.
All right.
And I will start with a Wooded Foothills. And what do I want to do?
Pass and say go.
I'll fetch. Go down to 19. And oops, not show that.
They didn't see it. It's a faithless looting.
It was.
It was a faithless looting. I mean, it still is a faithless looting. I just know what it is. One of my guilty pleasures is listening to the background noise in these videos where you're seeing people play in comic shops during tournaments.
Yeah.
And you'll hear the most insane like conversations in the background, like, "Oh my God, did you see that? That was in like Dragon Ball," and it's like, not to belittle nerd culture, but they just sound so bad. It's not helping the movement if there ever was one.
I'll play Faithless Looting. Draw 2.
I don't know why I harped on Dragon Ball right there. I guess it's because it's on my mind because they're coming out with Dragon Ball Super. I don't know if the Z is in there.
Yeah.
It's supposed to take place after Majin Buu died.
I don't know. And I never really watched too much of Dragon Ball Z.
I watched a shit ton.
Probably discard that. And what else?
I always thought it was interesting because they keep escalating in power, but if you think about it, like muscle tissue just can't get tougher. So even if they do hypothetically have the ability to punch hard, maybe like surrounding themselves with a force field or a key or something like that, if they get whacked, then they're just going to get pulverized unless that force field is protecting them, which is what I assume that is keeping them alive.
Yeah, I guess those two. Past you.
All right, turn 1.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff going on.
I'm going to play a Blunt-Stained Mire. Get rid of that.
Blunt-Stained Mire.
Blunt-Stained Mire. Get the card first.
Get the card.
Nightshade Stinger.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll play this Woodford Hills and pass.
I will play second Blood-Stained Mire. Get rid of that. Going down to 18. Let's get some of these swamps out of here. Draw into gas. I always thought that term was funny because you think gas is mana, because gas enables you to. I mean, I understand the arguments, but
Yeah.
you know. I will swing for 1.
Alright. No blacks.
Alright.
16.
I will pay this for its prowl cost. Morsel theft. Target player loses 3 life. I gain 3 life, so I am up to 21. And if I control a rogue, high possibility that I do, I draw a card. So trigger
Okay.
that. And I draw a card. So go ahead.
End of your turn. Fetch. 10 to 11. I'm going to lose 2 more, I think. Yeah. Good at 9. Let's hit that. Landfall. Trigger.
Yep.
And then play Grizzly Salvage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take the Lotlet Troll. And put these in the graveyard. That's 2. Upkeep. Draw. No, I'll just go to combat first.
Okay. 2, 19.
Play out, Lawless Troll.
Mm-hmm.
Place line tapped.
Yep.
7. Or untapped, excuse me. Landfall. Past you.
Swing.
No blocks.
Prowl cost.
Hold on. Response. Pay red and destroy that.
Okay.
So I lose 3 and you gain 3? Still?
Nope. That's all part of it.
Okay.
So I still I mean, I do lose nothing. I still gain 3, so I'm up to 21.
Okay.
And you lose 3.
Okay. So
And I draw a card. That's all one line of text.
So down to 4.
That's the magic of the magic of Prowl.
But I thought you only draw a card if you control a.
Yeah. Target player loses 3 life, then you gain 3 life if its Prowl cost was paid.
Okay.
So in order to pay it, I had to have done damage.
Okay.
And regardless of the fact that it's on the battlefield, I still did damage.
Okay.
Because it says Prowl cost is, you may pay this for its Prowl cost if you dealt damage to a player this turn with a rogue. So its existence is, not necessary. Play land. Wait. Did I play land? No. Didn't play land. I don't think I did anyway. I'm gonna play Sign in Blood.
Alright.
Draw 2 cards.
Alright.
You draw 2 cards.
Oh, me.
And lose 2 life.
Alright, down to 2.
Your turn.
First I'm going to play Crucial Salvage. 3, 4, 5.
What does that guy's thing do again?
He comes in with, what is it, -13?
Oh shit, so he would be a 12? Or no,
well,
he'd be 11.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Let's see. Let's go to combat.
6.
Hold on. I'll pitch one of these and put a counter on it.
Okay. 7.
Oh, sorry. Pitch another one.
8.
I'll play this land. Trigger landfall. And shadow. Past you.
Come on, Sign in Blood.
Yeah, really?
That would be so funny. I don't think I have a way out of this. No magic there, no prowl cost. Go ahead. Was gonna play him earlier, but you had the damn Bloodghasts out already.
Go to combat.
8. 8. No, that's
6.
4. Undead. Right?
Well,
4, 6, 8. I guess it's 10. Yeah.
And lightning bolt you for 3.
There we go. That's 13 even. I will keep this.
Same.
Okay. Cavern of Souls. Go ahead.
Past you. The old wooded foothills.
Oh, and Rogue, obviously.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I will fetch down 19. And put out Blood Crypt tapped. Cavern of Souls lets you play any colored mana for that type of card, right?
Yep.
Okay. Draw.
And it cannot be countered. Not relevant against you, but you never know.
Yeah.
Grizzly Salvage. Is it Grizzly Savage?
No. I'll play a lot with Troll.
Okay.
And past you.
That troll was betrayed. Go ahead.
I'll play that tapped and past you.
Play Thoughtseize.
Varal's, the Shadow, 2 abrupt decays, Hooting Mandrills, and a Lightning Bolt.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
I'm gonna take the Hooting Mandrills.
Alright. Woo, 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 woo.
Go ahead.
I just thought it was funny. You were like, fumbling.
My secrets. I'll send you this article. So some friends of mine were involved in this spamming thing on Burning Man's fan page or whatever, event page.
Yeah.
And it's amusing because it's just really funny. Like they were just harassing everybody so much.
I figured I might as well play the other Hooting Mandrills I drew. So that you got rid of that one. Hooting Mandrills is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's got trample.
It does have trample.
I mean, I figure there's a possibility you could. I'm sure there's some sort of black removal.
Play Inquisition of Kozilek.
Alright. Pretty much all my hand. That's
That.
Varal's.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright. I will go to combat and swing for 4.
14.
And then I will play this stomping ground tapped and pass 2.
Crack this. 13.
How was your hophead turner?
It's good. I like it more than the stout. I like stouts.
I'm not a big fan of stouts.
No?
I like hoppy beer. I actually thought about getting some Dale's Pale Ale on my way in.
It's not a bad choice. It's a waste. Play Vojuka Bog. Exiling yours. Your 1 card. Play Cloak and Dagger. Pass the turn.
I will abruptly kill it.
Yep.
I'll keep. That's a hard one. First, I will go to combat and attack with the Hooters of Bandrill.
The Hooters. Alright, I'm at 9.
I'm just gonna pass.
Ink Fathom Infiltrator.
What does that do?
It's a 2/1 unblockable. And can't block. Go ahead.
Alright. Upkeep. Draw.
I'll pay for this differently.
First I'll go to combat and swing with that.
And Bioblight it. So I take the 1
Alright.
down to 8.
Alright.
We'll feed you in a second, Max.
Second main phase, I will play Faithless Looting and draw 2 cards. And discard 2 cards. I will discard those 2. And then I will play that land. And just pass.
Swing.
No blocks.
Morsel Theft. Gain 3 life. Draw a card. Up to 11.
I'm down to 14.
Play Inquisition of Kozilek. I'll take your Lightning Bolt.
Alright.
Go ahead.
End your turn. Fetch. 13. Play that tapped. keep. Draw. I'll play Varelge.
Mm-hmm.
I will pay 1 black to scavenge on Death Shadow. Onto that.
So that's game.
Should be. Unless having 1 mana black removal spell.
I thought I had a grasp on that game because I had 2 kill spells. Had that thing been any weaker, it would have been a different story. As soon as that second one came down, I was like, fuck. Because that would have been a different story. I know that you have the removal, but that wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Well, you've got 3, so that was best of 5.
Is that best of 5? Was it 3?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I don't know. What do you want to do?
Like a wrap up?
Yeah, wrap up part.
Well, this is a deck of my design, and it's never really worked out. And this is the first deck that I ever made, and I've just been tweaking it, holding on to the core concepts for years stubbornly, and maybe that's the ultimate downfall of the deck, is that I don't try to use more popular archetypes, but at the very end of it, it's fun up until you lose, so it's a give or take.
Well, this deck is not of my design. It's something I saw on online on Tapped Out, tappedout.net, or I think it's com, or I don't know.
I think it's net.
And I thought it looked cool. I had most of the cards from Ravnica still, so I was like, all right, all I gotta get is some. Oddly enough, I had 2 Bloodghast already.
How did you have 2 Bloodghast?
I don't know.
No, I mean, this is a valid question because you started playing around Innistrad block.
Yeah, but I think it might have been when the new Phyrexia block was still there.
But it's in Zendikar.
Or whatever the one with that Verdant Haven is in. It was just, I think, Zendikar.
What is Verdant Haven?
It's a fetch land, green-black fetch land.
That's Zendikar.
Alright, so I have that.
Do you know what I think it was? Is that I think when you came, or like when you first started playing the game and you were buying cards, that you were like, oh, this is a good card, and you didn't have an idea as to the format thing.
Possible. Well, anyways, I still had 2 of those, and I had a lot left trolls and abrupt decays and most of the shock lands from Ravnica.
No, it's a solid deck.
So it's fun. There's a lot of interactions.
Can come out of nowhere and swing for.
It can.
What was 15?
It can definitely.
One guy. That's pretty awesome.
So it's fun. It's not too expensive. I'm sure there's ways to make it cheaper. Golgari Grave Troll, I don't know if he's working out. I really have never played him. So that might be worth switching out. Hootie Mandrill's been pretty good. I do kind of want to put in...
You might be good as I was going to say a Tasker would be good because it's cheaper or it's the same cost.
Same cost.
Same cost, but it's got more functionality when it's on the field.
Yeah.
Because then you can bring stuff back.
Yeah.
And you're controlling your graveyard anyway.
Yeah. So I would probably put those in over maybe Golgari Grave Troll. I guess maybe it was just built around the hype that, because I saw this when Golgari Grave Troll got unbanned, and I guess people were just like building around it at that time. But it looked fun, and I had, like I said, I had most of the cards, and it works out pretty well. It can definitely come out of nowhere, like my friend was saying. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Again, we'll try and have these video up maybe like once a week, hopefully.
Oh wait, so you're gonna post this, right? I don't know. I keep saying that, but don't they usually say stuff about like leave comments below?
Yeah, you can leave comments below. I
Leave
guess.
comments below about like beers that you want us to drink or something, because
that would be good.
Yeah, it would be good because I'm trying to always try something new.
All right, and Thanks for tuning in. Come back, press the subscribe button
That's a thing.
if you like the
There's
channel.
a like button too, right?
Like the video.
Oh man, we are noobs at this.
All right. Thanks.
Take care, guys.